video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Oh, darn. Oh, shoot. Well, I think I'm good now. Let me test this really quick. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, sorry. Am I back? Am I back now? Am I good? I'm going to start that over again. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. We're midweek. Oh, yeah. I love the technical difficulties. Guys, we have a lot to cover today, including Jerome Powell, who we're going to be spotlighting today. We also have DOGE news regarding Elon Musk and Donnie T talking to the press yesterday, and Solana ETF news along with World Liberty Financial. And if you're ready for that Zest, the news, the education, then smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. Say good morning to me as I say good morning to you, and check out our two amazing sponsors of the show, Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Make sure you guys are using code ZESTY for 15% off of Market Cipher. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Apologies for all of that. That was craziness. That was absolute craziness. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it. And I'm going to say good morning to every single one of you guys. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, as well as a subscriber goal. We wanted to hit 20,000 subscribers by Friday. And, oh, what? Oh, okay. Interesting. Now we're back at 19,258 subscribers, guys. Are we going to get 700 subscribers by Friday? I have no idea. I hope so, though. So smash the like, subscribe, and share. Let's get after it. Shout out to Fast Freddy. Good morning. Everyone, good morning over there on TikTok. Please go to YouTube if you could, youtube.com/missteencrypto, and subscribe there. We have a goal. We have a goal. Goal. Okay, we have Mike Volmer in the chat, Mr. NC, Chris Klein, Alexandra G, My G, good morning. We have Blocky, good morning. St. Jerome is in the chat, Curtis, XRP-A11Y, Kenny, good morning. We have Backup Kid, Kai, JC, good morning. All set, what's up? Black Hat, as always, good morning to you. One House Production, good morning. Nice to see everyone. We got Shadow, Squeaks, Joe Harvey, Grandpa, David Bowles. Earl is over there on X. Good morning, my friend. Alex says, good morning, Randy, in all caps. Alex always brings the energy over there on X. Bobby F, good morning. James, good morning. We have Robert Niles. Kev Bounce is also there on X. Let's see who else we got. Boop, 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 boop. Taboshi Nakamoto, nice to see you. Calvin, good morning. I guess the mute thing happening was a good test of who's in the chat, because everyone started alerting me. They're like, Randy, what's going on? Taboshi goes, please start over and clap again. That's funny. Type Crow, good morning. Aquarian, what's up? We have... oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. I keep losing my spot. Leroy, good morning. Floki's Angels, good morning. Verhoofty Floop. Yeah, okay, good morning. We have Great Gazoo. Romo, good morning. Let's see, Yukio's on X with Dogecoin friend there. Poman, good morning. Smiley, I love that name though. Good morning to you guys. All right, Alex Kaimana's here. Patrick, good morning. Joe, good morning. We have, I think that's everyone. I did say JC. I'm pretty sure I did. Right, True? Did I say hi to you too? I think I did. Ira, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. We're getting after it this morning. Don't forget that if you are a member of the channel, then we're going to have a Zesty after show for you guys in Discord today. So please make sure you guys are joining the Discord, right, Ritesh? Sui Cipher, good morning. So join the Discord, and then on Friday, do not forget. Oh, we have Patrick. Good morning, Patrick and John over there on TikTok. Please remember that we do have the Friday special show. I'm planning to give away 10 or 20 bucks of Bitcoin. I know it's not a lot, but I figure, like, you know, it's my birthday and whatever, so I'll just give back to you guys and give someone else a present. But good morning, and I hope you guys are setting your reminders for Friday's show. Birthday Valentine's Day special, and I'm so excited. Brian, I did check out Brian, didn't I? Oh, darn it. Sorry, I told you I lost my place. Sorry, Brian. Shout out to Brian. He's on Rumble and YouTube right now. Jimmy G, good morning. Patrick is watching from jury duty. Oh, boy. Tell them you're in crypto. They probably won't take you. If you're doing the interview section, they'll be like, oh, my gosh, he's in crypto. Get him out of here. I'm just kidding. All right, guys, let's get after it. I'm very excited to talk about everything today. And I was on Newsmax yesterday. Newsmax was a hoot, and I love Newsmax. So shout out to Newsmax. Was I born on Valentine's Day? So okay, I'm clearing up the confusion. So Friday is Valentine's Day. That's the 14th. My birthday is on the 16th, 2 days after Valentine's Day. So I figure, since it's on my birthday's on Sunday, we celebrate on Friday with Valentine's Day. I felt like it would be a nice little combo, a nice loving stream. So that's what my thought process was. So please show up on Friday for my birthday party. I'll give away 20 bucks of my own Bitcoin. I'll do like $10 each. Two winners, $10. Is that fair? I don't know. I just feel like I'll give away my own money and see what happens. Shout out to Golden in the chat. Brian, good morning to you. Saul, good morning. I am doing a little bit better today. I'm definitely better than yesterday. They might as well make you a full-time news anchor on Newsmax. I mean, listen, raid their X, send them emails. Isn't it usually the whole month is your birthday? LOL, basically. That would be nice. But yeah, guys, let's get after it. Please show up on Friday for the birthday stream. It would mean a lot to just have you guys here. But yeah, we're going to get after it. And, you know, just do the thing. We're going to do the thing. All right. So before I get into the breaking news, we do have a sea of red today, and this is because the inflation data came out, and it was surprisingly, oh my gosh, it was higher. Is inflation transitory? That's the poll that I put up in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. Craig said you always do great interviews. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I work my butt off. But we do have Bitcoin this morning, 95,460 bucks at the moment, down 0.3%. We're looking at the bear scenario now of 91K, 91.2-ish, and then bullishly 98. We do have a red dot printed on Market Cipher. The RSI is taking a hit with that VWAP now below the zero line, and that money flow also taking a hit. So we're seeing like Bitcoin losing a little bit of steam here. But again, as long as we're above $90,000, I consider that extremely bullish. We're still up 92% in the past year. So I would say keep calm, hodl on, and get yourself in check, man. Get yourself in check. Whoever's upset about the market right now needs to calm down. You guys need to chill. Take a chill pill. Keep calm, hodl on. I'm just telling you it's okay. I'm telling you it's okay. And even a good pullback would be 75,000. But that's just me. All right, guys, we're going to get after it. M2, good morning. We have Rock People. Good morning, Sack Nasty. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Poor Brian. Hopefully, Brian gets a membership for my birthday. You know what I'll do today as a warm-up for my birthday? Maybe if we hit 150 likes today, I give out 5 memberships from moi. I'll give out. What the? Why is my camera doing this? I need a new camera, guys. This is so frustrating. 1 second. I need a new camera. This is so frustrating. I can't even tell you. Okay. Back to the show. We're going to get into your breaking news headlines right now after we got into Bitcoin. Again, sorry. I don't know why my camera keeps doing that. It breaks my heart. But yeah, let's get after it. All right. So we're going to start off with some ETF news, get into the SEC, the CFTC, World Liberty Financial, Donnie T, and Jerome Powell. So let's get after it. breaking news headlines start now. Well, my friends, Solana is picking up steam with the institutions. Franklin Templeton actually registered a Solana trust over in Delaware, and then we'll actually get into Canary's Solana ETF. Asset manager Franklin Templeton has registered a trust in Delaware tied to a proposed spot Solana ETF, indicating that it may soon look to launch the fund in the U.S. A filing to Delaware's corporate regulator shows the Franklin Solana Trust was formed on February 10th by the CSC Delaware Trust Company, which has registered crypto products for other managers like Bitwise. To join the race for Solana ETFs alongside Grayscale, Bitwise, VanEck, 21 Shares, and Canary Capital, Franklin will need to file what's known as a 19B4 and an S1 form for the proposed ETF with the SEC. A few entities have filed S1s. I don't think there have been 19B4s yet on Solana. I might be wrong about that, but the previous administration was trying to classify Solana as a security, but I do not believe that is going to hold truth in this new administration. Going on to Canary, their Solana ETF applications reached the next stage with SEC review. So we do have a crypto exchange traded fund filing. Several Solana ETF applications have become the latest such proposed investment vehicles. In a Tuesday filing, the SEC opened up public comment on the Canary Solana Trust, a proposed ETF from Canary Capital that would bring Solana investing into mainstream finance. They also acknowledged similar filings from VanEck, 21 Shares, and Bitwise later in the day. The filing amounts to clock setting for these companies' proposed investment vehicle. In 21 days, the SEC will render a verdict, approval or denial, or perhaps...
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Hi, Randy. Stay zesty, heart.
Shout out to Mark. Thank you. Appreciate you. Stay zesty, Mark. Hello, Mark. Shout out to you. In 21 days, the SEC will render a verdict, approval or denial, or perhaps more likely kick the decision can with deadline extensions. Market observers are broadly bullish that Solana and other altcoins will have a ETF this year. We're going to look at Solana's price at the moment. We are down 2.24%. Again, the whole market is pretty much red right now. We're wanting to hold this $190 Solana. Right under us is that 200-day SMA at $183. So I would look at that bearish level below that if we reject it at $169. But bullishly, again, we're going to look at both ends here. Bullishly, $209. Red dot printing on the momentum. We have the red money flow, and the VWAP is below that zero line, so I would stay a little bit cautious. Eyes Attract said, "You sound like a news reporter, LOL." Well, thank you, fam. Appreciate that. I'm trying to be the new news. The new news, we the people, we are the media nowadays. So I'm trying to be the new media. And also, I do make appearances on Newsmax, which if you take a gander at my TikTok, I posted my hit from yesterday. Also, I'll play it on the show on YouTube. So if you guys are on TikTok, you won't hear any of the videos I play. So that's why you should go to youtube.com/missteencrypto, subscribe to the channel, because we also have a goal of, oh boy, look at this, of 20,000 subscribers by Friday. We're currently at 19,287. So if you want to help the goal, you want to help a girl out, and come to my birthday stream on Friday, I recommend you subscribe to YouTube. Like, subscribe, share this video.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Yeah, we are not fake news, Sack Nasty. I'll tell you that. I'm far away from fake news. I don't mess with fake news. I'm all about the realist. Right, Willie Nelson, HR Lopes. And if you guys are new to the show, and if you have a birthday, you got to tell me too. But yeah, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Right, Digi? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right. Shout out to ENF. Bitcoin Stew. All right, guys, let's get after it. We do have more news regarding the SEC end of things, and we have the Coinbase case that is kind of put on pause, and it was halted last month. Eleanor Terra does have a little bit of an update for us on Coinbase. She said that Coinbase is actually in a unique situation compared to other crypto firms currently in litigation. Their lawsuit was officially halted last month when Judge Fila granted the company permission to leave to file an interlocutory appeal to resolve at the Second Circuit whether existing securities laws apply to digital assets traded on Coinbase's platform. On Friday, the 14th, is the SEC's deadline to respond to Coinbase's request to file the appeal. It'll be interesting how the SEC responds with their new regulatory approach. They can either oppose Coinbase's request for appeal, which would mean the SEC under Chair Mark Ueda still plans to argue, as Gensler did, that securities laws clearly apply to most crypto tokens. Ueda and Peirce, who Hester Peirce is now leading the crypto task force, I'll get into her in just a moment, they have both said the law in this area has not been clear. Or two, not oppose Coinbase's request for appeal, which would suggest the SEC wants to resolve the issue of how securities laws apply to crypto. However, this matter currently being addressed by the Crypto Task Force, which I'll get into in just a moment. They'll either ask for an extension of the deadline or decide to not proceed and drop the case. Simply put, the SEC's response to Coinbase this week will reveal a lot in terms of how the agency plans to handle ongoing litigation of cases disputing securities laws. What is a security? Gary Gensler never told us.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Now, here's the thing as well. What is going to happen? Are we going to have a crypto agenda here in terms of the SEC? Well, Hester Peirce actually said that they're awaiting a chair before they set out their crypto agenda. Right now, we have an acting chair, which is Mark Ueda. They nominated, Donnie T technically, nominated Paul Atkins to chair the SEC. Hester Peirce, who is heading the SEC's crypto task force, said the agency would likely wait until the Senate confirms a chair before deciding on an agenda for digital assets. Speaking virtually at a Federalist Society panel on the 11th, she said it was a little premature for the SEC to be setting a regulatory agenda for cryptocurrencies without a chair confirmed by the Senate who could take charge. Mark Ueda assumed the position of acting chair following the departure of Gary Gensler, but the Senate is expected to vote on Donnie T's nomination of former SEC Commissioner Paul Atkins soon. Peirce said acting chairman Ueda is doing a great job and the agenda's working. We haven't stopped working, but we assume that sometime soon, if Chairman Atkins is confirmed as chairman, he'll come in and want to set his agenda. Very interesting. We're going to see what happens. They're trying to currently figure out a way forward for the SEC and the crypto regulation. And that also leads me to the CFTC, because we might see in a new agenda by the CFTC, currently Commissioner Pham, who is the acting chair of the CFTC, sorry, tongue twister, the acting chair of the CFTC right now, says regulation by enforcement is over. She's doing a pretty good job so far. However, she's an acting chair. She's not the official chair of the SEC. The CFTC, darn it. Well, Trump is looking at a former CFTC commissioner, an A16Z's policy head for the CFTC chair. This is Brian Quintens. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, Brian Quintens. He's a one-time commissioner with the CFTC, and Andreessen Horowitz, A16Z head of policy, will be Donnie T's choice to run for the Federal Commodities Regulator. He previously served with the regulator between 2017 and 2021, where he organized the Tech Advisory Committee. During his time as commissioner, he said a self-regulatory organization specific to the crypto industry could help oversee companies. Since leaving the agency, he joined A16Z, where he became the head of policy. They're one of the major funders of Fairshake, a crypto-focused PAC, which poured close to $140 million into the 2024 election. In a statement, acting CFTC chair Caroline Pham said, "I congratulate my friend Brian on his selection for CFTC chairman. I worked with Brian on important initiatives that he led to success when he was a CFTC commissioner. He'll do the same for crypto and innovation. I look forward to supporting Brian and his leadership at the CFTC." So seems like everyone's backing Mr. Brian. Everyone's backing Mr. Brian here. So this could be another bullish person in terms of someone who could put forward common sense regulations for crypto. Shout out to Magic Sun. But yeah, acting keyword. It might be a keyword, M2. No lie, it might actually be a keyword. But we'll see what happens here. So there we go. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone in the chat. If you guys are bullish on the new admin, put a Donnie T rocket emoji here. I want to see that rocket emoji, Donnie T emoji. Let me get your vibe right now. Let me get your vibe. We have 90 likes. Let's get 10 more likes so that way I could guarantee you I could play this interview that I did yesterday. What the actual with this camera? I'm going to lose my noodle. So frustrating, isn't it? Sorry, guys. I don't know why this keeps happening. I had to unplug it and plug it back in. But we'll see what happens. Apologies for that. Always a technical difficulty out here, man. Always a technical difficulty. Oh, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Much love. All right. Now we're going to get into more Donnie T family things because we have World Liberty Financial starting a token reserve for their crypto investments. They did put out a nice large post here, and I'm actually going to put it in book mode. Let's see. There we go. Dear WLFI community, we are thrilled to announce a transformative initiative that marks a significant milestone in our journey together. World Liberty Financial is proud to unveil the macro strategy, our strategic. Oh, shout out to Type Crow for becoming a member. Join the after show. They're proud to unveil macro strategy, our strategic token reserve designed to bolster leading projects like Bitcoin, ETH, and other cryptocurrencies that are at the forefront of reshaping global finance. Purpose of macro strategy, they say it will serve as a robust financial backbone for WLFI, enabling us to have stability, diversifying their assets, foster growth, empower them to invest in innovative projects, support the ecosystem development, build trust. A well-capitalized reserve underscores our commitment to transparency and long-term sustainability, reinforcing confidence among our community and stakeholders, strategic partnerships with TradFi institutions. Sorry about that. In alignment with our mission to bridge TradFi and DeFi, we are actively engaging with esteemed financial institutions to contribute tokenized assets to our reserves. These collaborations offer mutual benefits like public blockchain visibility, innovative marketing opportunities, joint PR and branding efforts. They have a call to their community. They believe that the strength of WLFI lies in their dynamic and engaged community. They said, your support and active participation are crucial as we embark on this transformative journey. A comprehensive proposal detailing the macro strategy will be available on our governance forum shortly. We encourage you to review the proposal, provide feedback. If you or your organization see potential or for alignment with our vision, please reach out to reserve@worldliberty.com. They said this is more than a strategic move. It is a testament to our unwavering dedication to innovation, collaboration, and the empowerment of our community. Together, we are building a legacy that bridges the worlds of trad and DeFi, setting new standards for the industry. Thank you for being an integral part of the WLFI journey. The future is bright, and it is ours to create. Warm regards. At least their regards were warm. I like warm regards. Better than cold regards. It's actually pretty warm out where I'm at right now. 73 degrees this morning. Love the warmth. But shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I don't live in New York anymore, friends. I don't. I live in the South now. Bless. I love where I live, by the way. I love where I live. Happy I left New York when I did. Felt like a good time. But yeah, World Liberty Financial is making moves, and now they have their crypto investment reserve that they're looking to pedal on. And so if you guys are going to look, then definitely go to Arkham Intelligence and take a gander at their portfolio. A lot of people are kind of trading with the WLFI project, so if they buy something, then people are also going to buy the same thing that they're buying. Which, do I suggest that? I don't suggest nothing. You do your own research. But that's what a lot of people are doing. They're like, maybe I'll just trade with the Trump family. We don't know if that's the best thing to do. But at the end of the day, it's what they're bullish on, and they understand what it means to be a part of the crypto community. They want to invest. They even said it right there that they're going to show that they're interested. They're going to have skin in the game, fam. Nothing beats a denim dress. Thank you, fam. I actually tried on another one the other day, and it was awful. It was awful. This is the only one I've ever liked. The only one I've ever liked. But yeah, I did try on another one the other day. It was not successful. I'll tell you that. It looked like I looked like a darn balloon. Anyway, we had Elon Musk that was with Donnie T yesterday. He actually took Lil X with him, which was absolutely adorable. They were in the White House. Put an Elon emoji if you're bullish on Elon. Let's see some Elon emojis in the chat. So Elon Musk was talking about the whole premise of Doge, the goal of Doge. I listened to the whole press thing, which was around 30 minutes. Obviously, we're not going to play that on the show, but I have a few clips that I want to show that I find very, very important. And then we're going to get into Jerome Powell and that whole hearing that went down yesterday as well, which is going to be our spotlight. And I'll go and break down the whole Newsmax thing I did yesterday, too. Also, we have, let's see, 99 likes. I hope we could see 150 or at least 125, because if we have 125, then I will give away 5 memberships. I'm going to give away 5 memberships. So let's see 125 likes. Let's get it. Pamp it, pamp it. All right, here's Elon talking about Doge and the whole point of Doge, Department of Government Efficiency.
So at a high level, if you say, what is the goal of Doge, and I think a significant part of the presidency is to restore democracy. This may seem like, well, aren't we in a democracy? Well, if you don't have a feedback loop, okay, X, we would have to, if you sorry. So, I tell you, gravitas can be difficult sometimes. If there's not a good feedback loop from the people to the government, and if you have rule of the bureaucrat, if the bureaucracy is in charge, and then what meaning does democracy actually have? If the people cannot vote and have their will be decided by their elected representatives in the form of the president and the Senate and the House, then we don't live in a democracy. We live in a bureaucracy. So it's incredibly important that we close that feedback loop, we fix that feedback loop, and that the public's elected representatives, the president, the House, and the Senate, decide what happens, as opposed to a large unelected bureaucracy. This is not to say that there are good people who are in the federal bureaucracy, but you can't have an autonomous federal bureaucracy. You have to have one that is responsive to the people. That's the whole point of a democracy. And if you looked at if you looked at the founders today and said, what do you think of the way things have turned out? Well, we have this unelected, fourth unconstitutional branch of government, which is the bureaucracy, which has, in a lot of ways, currently more power than any elected representative. And this is not something that people want, and it does not match the will of the people. So it's just something we've got to fix. And then we've also got to address the deficit. So we've got a $2 trillion deficit, and if we don't do something about this deficit, the country's going bankrupt. I mean, it's really astounding that the interest payments alone on the national debt exceed the Defense Department budget, which is shocking because we spend a lot of money on defense. But if that just keeps going, we're essentially going to bankrupt the country. So what I really want to say is, like, it's not optional for us to reduce the federal expenses. It's essential. It's essential for America to remain solvent as a country, and it's essential for America to have the resources necessary to provide things to its citizens and not simply be servicing vast amounts of debt.
I want to know if you guys are bullish on Elon. If you are, put a 1 or yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Let me know what you guys are feeling. Are you bullish on Elon? I mean, he did make some good points there. I'm not going to lie. You know, he was talking about how, you know, we have a lot of unelected bureaucrats that are just doing things that I just don't even understand why they have the power to do them. He's talking about how we do have a lot of government spending that we need to get under control, and essentially the government should be serving the people, not the people serving the government, that we have to stay solvent. So I do believe in making America wealthy again as a country, but also making the citizens wealthy again. And I know there's billions of dollars that they're saving right now with Doge doing what it's doing. So I'm hoping that in turn it does help the American community, and that we do see some monetary benefits, and us, the people, we the people, start to monetarily and financially benefit. But there's a lot of things that we were spending money on that really just don't make sense. And I think a lot of people are threatened by Doge. And I think one of those people, or two of them, are Nancy Pelosi and Liz Warren, Elizabeth Warren. And you know how much I hate them both. And, sorry, hate's a strong word. Heavily dislike them both. Liz Warren, I think I could actually give the H word to, because she's an evil person. Now, Nick Sorter, I think is how you pronounce his last name, he asked Elizabeth Warren how she achieved a $12 million net worth. Meanwhile, she only makes $200,000 a year. Where did the money come from? You could say a similar thing over to Nancy P. So this is what Nick said when he approached her on the street, and then what Donnie T and Elon said about how we're going to possibly drain this swamp.
Senator Warren,
take a look at this clip. This is just wild. Liz Warren literally elbowed this man. So make sure you put a fire emoji, Liz Warren emoji. And right, Golden, all the people that are corrupt are the ones threatened by Doge, because if we make things public and we understand where these corrupt politicians make their money, they probably will get investigated and go to jail.
Senator Warren, I just want to answer a question. How did you get a $12 million net worth on a $200,000 salary in Congress? How did you do that?
Excuse me.
How did you do that? You can keep trying to block my camera. We're on a public sidewalk. So, Senator Warren, I just want to answer a question.
So that's a little snippet that he posted, but Liz Warren actually elbowed him. I want to get the full clip. You know what? We're going to go full send on this. I want to see the full clip. Let me get the full clip on this, because this was absolutely nuts. All right, hold on. Let's get the full clip of Elizabeth Warren, because this was just completely unhinged. This is Aina. Let me see if I can find it, or if this is going to take too long. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is good. This is juicy. Look at this.
Senator Warren, why are you so afraid of transparency? Why are you bothered by the fact that Elon Musk is attempting to expose all of this fraudulent spending? What is that about? What is the problem here? What is the problem with transparency? Do not touch me. Do not touch me. Senator Warren, I just want to answer a question. How did you get a $12 million net worth on a $200,000 salary in Congress? How did you do that?
Excuse me.
How did you do that? You can keep trying to block my camera. We're on a public sidewalk, so get off of me. So you don't want to answer that question. What is it about Doge that's such a problem to you? You just elbowed me, Senator. I got that on camera.
Excuse us. Thank you.
Transparency is your enemy.
The shutdown.
So Senator Warren,
Transparency is her enemy. Absolutely, Nick. Absolutely. And it's no lie. It's no lie. And we need answers. People like Liz Warren, again, accumulating a $12 million net worth when making $200,000 a year is downright criminal somehow. And we're going to see what that is. Now, what if we find out where they get their money from? That's why they're scared. JD says that you don't hear anything. No, you don't. So that's why you got to go to youtube.com/missteencrypto, please, and you'll hear all my videos. This is what they said yesterday. This is very important.
And also, could you mention some of the things that your team has found, some of the crazy numbers, including the woman that walked away with about 30 million?
Right.
Etc.
Well, we do find it sort of rather odd that there are quite a few people in the bureaucracy who have ostensibly a salary of a few $100,000, but somehow manage to accrue tens of millions of dollars in net worth while they are in that position, which is, what happened to USAID. We're just curious as to where it came from. Maybe they're very good at investing, in which case we should take their investment advice, perhaps. But they seem to be mysteriously, they get wealthy. We don't know why. Where do they come from? And I think the reality is that they're getting wealthy at the taxpayer expense. That's the honest truth of it.
Yep.
So, we're looking at, we just.
Where does the money come from? And I watched this full clip yesterday, and basically what Elon was saying is that if somebody gets paid or something, they should be able to fill out a form as to where the money came from and when it was deposited. And he went into other things regarding a form that should be filled out, because we just essentially have blank checks being written to certain places in the government without real explanation as to why they're there, where they're going, what the money is going to be, what they're going to do with the money. So it's a little odd. Again, it just doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me. That's why we need transparency. This is why government spending is going to end up being on blockchain, like Elon said. And even that's why they don't like RFK. That's why the Dems try to destroy RFK when he was running, because he said that we should have government spending on blockchain. Bow, just print more money. SMH, bow, SMH. But yeah, no, this is complete corruption. Complete corruption. The Right Coin said, good morning, Randy, Long Islander here. I think I could get you a venue for us to do Bitcoin education seminars. Oh, boy. Well, if there's any event, then let me know. Send me an email. But horrible. Liz Warren should be held accountable. She should absolutely be investigated. We, the people, should be able to understand where our money goes. Public spending should be public. And I'll stand by that. I'll stand by that 100%. Alex, I don't know why I'm not seeing your chat here. Follow the money. They don't care about we, the people, only about their own agenda. It's a big, good old boy club that we, the people, ain't in. Absolutely. Liz Warren's in that club, and it's like she goes and talks to Jamie Dimon, who, again, banked the worst people in the world, had to have settlements with certain victims. Yet the question is, oh, what would you do about Bitcoin? If I was the government, I'd shut it down. Oh, really, Jamie? That sounds so great. Bitcoin and crypto sucks. Oh, shut up, Liz. Like, actually shut up. Like, she is one of the worst people I've ever seen in my life. One of the worst people. She's a woman. She doesn't care about women. She doesn't care about children. She doesn't care about the well-being of her citizens, like she tries to pride herself on helping boost the middle class. She's done nothing but destroy people, especially with crypto. This is how the middle class gets to be able to make money. But no, she doesn't want people to make money because she gets backed by the American Bankers Association to put out anti-self-custody bills. Get the out of here. She's so, like, oh my gosh, like, this is what irks my soul. Like, who in Massachusetts voted for this woman? I don't tell people who to vote for, but my question is, why did they vote for her? Yeah, Alp, you know what? Good sound.
Oh, girl, baby girl. Don't even play.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, girl, baby girl. Don't even play.
And what about this story that I'm actually thinking of right now? I'm going to pull up the receipt so you guys know I'm not talking some lies. Former U.S. Senator Robert Menendez sentenced to 11 years in prison for bribery, foreign agent, and obstruction offenses. What happened here? And this was on January 29th, so this is the new administration that put this boy in jail. Who? What was he doing? This was a senator that was, again, anti-everything because he was getting his bag from somewhere else. He was in that hearing with Liz Warren talking to Jamie Dimon. Oh, crypto's so bad. Crypto's so bad. What was he doing? Accepting gold, mortgage payments, cash bribes, and giving our secrets away to another government? This is the corruption. It's so blatant. Now, if what they were making was on the blockchain, then we would know about this corruption. This is disgusting that this was happening for so long. And now he finally gets held accountable because the right administration is in place. You think that he would have been sentenced to 11 years in prison if the last administration continued? Absolutely not. Which also brings me to Jerome Powell for a moment, because he wouldn't be saying what he's saying if it wasn't for this administration. And that's period. Absolutely period. You can't even deny it at this point because it's so blatant. The opinions that change depending on who's president. If you want to do something, if you're a dirty actor, then stay dirty and get caught doing it. Don't change your opinion because now it's convenient for you. So nasty. Look, U.S. Attorney Danielle R. Sassoon said, the sentences imposed today result from an egregious abuse of power at the highest levels of the legislative branches of the federal government. Senator Robert Menendez was trusted to represent the U.S. and the state of New Jersey, but instead he used his position to help his co-conspirators in a foreign government in exchange for bribes like cash, gold, and a luxury car. This man wanted a vroom vroom, so he gave up our stuff. The sentences imposed today send a clear message that attempts at any level of government to corrupt the nation's foreign policy and the rule of law will be met with just punishment. Yes, they should, because it's so darn nasty what these people are doing. And at the taxpayers' expense, us everyday people are paying our taxes so these people could destroy our economy, so they could destroy our chances to make money, so they could destroy our chances of America being great because they want to give up our secrets for a luxury car. Sir, you're making $200,000 a year, supposedly, maybe. You could go buy yourself a darn car. Like, that is ridiculous. He's making more than most Americans. Most Americans are working 3 jobs right now. 90% of America or something like that's in credit card debt. But you're one of the highest paid people. Sir, supposedly supposed to be serving the American people, yet you're doing the exact opposite. Greedy, greedy, greedy. Liz Warren's greedy. Robert Menendez is greedy. Oh, all these people are greedy. And it's disgusting. Even AOC admitted it. She was like, oh yeah, the insider trading corrupts both sides of the government. Left and right, middle and center. Shout out to Golden for 50 memberships. Let's get real. Let's get real about what's going on. Let's get real. Guys, put those golden emojis in the chat because I'm getting heated. I'm getting heated, and Golden is keeping me bright and shiny right now. So I'm hoping Nancy P gets investigated, Liz Warren gets investigated, all these corrupt people get investigated because it is so darn nasty. Greedy or corrupt? Both. Both. Yes, I will keep my eye on the time. Apologies, I went on a rant. But at the end of the day, I speak the truth, and that is it. That is it. I'm for the people, we the people. I believe in we the people to the highest degree. Mr. Garrison, hello. Huh, thank you for the 2025s. And Magic Sun, thank you for the W. Appreciate that. Golden has been a member for 15 months. He said, put Randy in front of Congress and watch them run. Oh, yeah. Listen, they don't want me there. Some people would not want me there because I'd come in there and obliterate them. They want someone like me that's young and come in and speak the truth. They don't want that. Why do you think there's such old people in government? I might even tweet about this because of how heated I am. I was even talking to some people at Newsmax about this yesterday. I was like, why in the world are all these people so darn old? Especially when it comes to crypto. Why in the world? Why in the world are these people that probably have never done a Bitcoin transaction going and regulating the space? Tell me. Tell me. Liz Warren, I want to know if she's ever opened a darn Bitcoin wallet herself. And she's going to tell me it's bad. Have you ever used it? Sherrod Brown, the same. Have you ever used Bitcoin? I guarantee you, they've never opened a Bitcoin wallet. But you're going to go and tell me that it's dangerous, when it's the only thing that breaks a generational wheel of trusting somebody else and using centralized entities and trusting centralized entities to maintain my value and my worth. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm breaking a generational wheel. I want to make sure people understand what it means to be their own bank. to make sure that you can opt out of a system that's completely corrupt and printed to infinity for no reason, backed by nothing, and have Bitcoin that's 21 million. A finite supply, 24/7, 365, no discrimination. No one to tell you, oh, you can't open a Bitcoin wallet because you are in something that we deem controversial. What the? Tell me, Fed, what the does that even mean? Tell me what that means. All because these people are threatened by Bitcoin. They're threatened by a technology that could actually free people from a psychotic and corrupt system. With people that do not care about you. With Bitcoin, you could care about yourself and you could care about everybody else, because if people have the power, they have purchasing power, they don't need to listen to people like Liz Warren and all these tyrants that want to take over your life. Golden said you might have located Gary's wallet. Expose that. Yeah, they'll start chanting, "Get off my lawn." Listen, I don't care. I'll be on that lawn. I'll sit down on that lawn. I'll dig a hole and put a chair in there just so I'm more comfy. Now we're going to talk about Jerome Powell, because we do see a third of central banks cool on launching CBDCs over regulatory concerns. Why do you think certain central banks are backing up a little bit because of CBDCs? Because Donald Trump put out an executive order saying that CBDCs won't exist in America. And if CBDCs did exist in America, we'd be absolutely effed. Now, I have a video which I referenced on Newsmax yesterday, and I wish I was able to screen share and do a whole bunch of stuff on Newsmax, because I'll expose so much. I took this video myself like 2 years ago of Jerome Powell talking about CBDCs and how they were exploring it. All of a sudden yesterday, Jerome Powell says, "Oh no, bruh, we're not going to look at CBDCs." Oh, please. Oh, please. It's the exact opposite of what he was saying in the past. I got to play this video, then I'm putting out my Newsmax interview, and you guys are going to smash the likes for it, please.
Engage the Federal Reserve as their fiscal agent. You've testified here many times before that to issue a central bank digital currency, that would have to be authorized by statute by Congress. Is that still your testimony?
That is absolutely the case as it relates to a retail CBDC. There are potential forms of a wholesale CBDC that we need to look at. It's less clear, but we've always been talking about retail CBDC, and that's something we would certainly need congressional approval for.
And what would be a parameter on something that's not a retail CBDC where you think that could be issued in some form or fashion without Congress's direct statutory authorization?
It would be, for example, it would just be something between banks, so it would look an awful lot like a bank reserve. And you might ask, well, why would we need it? And that's a really good question too. Yeah. But it's just something that's literally.
Why would we need it? That's a great question. But we're exploring wholesale and retail CBDCs. Are you kidding me? Now you're going to see the switch up of a lifetime. So that's evidence right there. And I don't know why more people aren't putting this clip next to yesterday's clip, because it is blasphemy. Blasphemy. Look at the clip. Look at the clip that I did with Newsmax and how I brought this up and I flamed Jerome Powell. And I believe the reason why he was saying, "Oh, we won't have a CBDC in the United States," is because of this new administration. If you guys are ready for Newsmax, put Newsmax in the chat. I want to see Newsmax in the chat. I want to see Newsmax written in the chat right now. Right, Newsmax. Newsmax. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Well, getting to cryptocurrency news, citing privacy concerns that the Federal Reserve would expand its mission and maybe follow in China's footsteps and create a national digital currency. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell gave this assurance to the Senate Banking Committee today.
So can I have your commitment that as long as you're the chairman of the Federal Reserve System, that we will never have a central bank digital currency?
Yes.
Meanwhile, Wall Street continues to turn towards crypto. With Bloomberg reporting this, a growing number of major Wall Street banks are expanding into the crypto business, betting that former President Donald Trump's pro-crypto stance will fuel an economic boom in the industry.
And some of the big Wall Street banks jumping on the crypto bandwagon, they include these names. You might recognize them: Morgan Stanley and Bank of America. Meanwhile, north of the border, the Royal Bank of Canada is expanding its crypto operations as well.
All right, across the entire industry, top institutions are deepening ties with crypto companies, hoping to capitalize on a more favorable regulatory environment.
It's getting big. Yes. All right. And joining us to discuss, crypto educator and podcast host Randi Hipper, plus attorney and former California Republican Party chair.
Just a little thing here. My camera glitched, so that's what happened right when I went on air.
Tom Del Beccaro. All right, Randi, I'm going to start with you here. Something tells me, as a crypto educator, you might say, "I told you so."
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's inevitable. The last administration was playing games with the industry with SAB 121, but now we have the rescindment of that, which is going to make it easier for financial institutions to custody crypto. It was all a play to push back the industry in order for them to, of course, try to solidify the dollar that they were devaluing and obliterating this economy in general, which crypto would actually brighten up the economy. And Jerome Powell would never have said anything about CBDCs not existing in the United States in the last administration, because in fact he did say they were investigating retail and wholesale CBDCs a few years ago.
Mike, your thoughts on the Fed chair? Oh, Mike's not here. Tom Del Beccaro, sorry, I was looking at my sheet.
I was like, who's Mike?
I saw Michael Zuccarelli.
Mike's not here.
I wasn't paying attention. Tom.
Digital currency, centralized bank is one of the worst possible things for America. That would destroy our freedoms, and that must be stopped. And I agree with Randi that there's no question about it, that the Biden administration would have been willing to do that sort of thing. But digital currency is a bad idea. But what a difference a president makes. This entire industry is going to flourish now because we have a president who wants a balance of regulations for the American economy, not the largest increase in regulations in history.
You know, I want to get to this, Randi, because every time we speak to you, it seems like crypto has become a little more, I'm going to say, user-friendly. And this is the perfect example, because it's not just big Wall Street banks who are embracing crypto. On the opposite side, Costco just announced that they're going to be installing Bitcoin ATMs into all of their U.S. locations. What does that symbolize in terms of crypto future, crypto acceptance?
It symbolizes accessibility, to put it quite simply, because we always know that people are going to ATMs and withdrawing cash or even depositing at some points. But now we could do the same with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency because it's easy, it's simple. So accessibility is absolutely key here.
Tom, the key word I think I want to pick up on what you said was industry. This is an industry. It's not going anywhere. Here to stay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is like the computer industry of the future in some respects. I mean, the sky's the limit on this sort of thing. And so the fact that we have a president that says he's willing to support it is all the difference in the world, and why so many people go from 100,000 to 200.
That's right. As you said, what a difference a president makes. Randi and Tom, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Folks, stick with.
So I don't know how y'all felt about that. I get spicy on this channel. I get darn spicy on Newsmax, I'm not going to lie. But key things there is that Jerome Powell was like, oh, yeah, no CBDCs, bro. Oh, yeah, like, you know, we're going to take a fresh look at that. I'm struck by the number of cases of debanking. Like, he didn't know what was going on. Of course he knew. Of course he knew. Of course he knew. Jerome. Frustrating. Guys, we have 11 more likes on this post on X until we get 100 likes on it. Help a girl out. Smash the likes on here. We got 89 likes on X. Let's get 100 likes on that. But, bro, I got spicy. I get spicy on that channel. That's why I'm happy they invite me back, because I unleash on there. But yeah, I agree. I agree with what he was saying as well, Tom. That was also on the show. A CBDC would be the worst thing for the United States, and we can't be like other countries that want to obliterate every single part of your inalienable human rights of life, liberty, and property. I love America. I love the world, and I love humanity. And I think that everybody should embrace their rights, whether they're an American or not. So, yep, that's how I feel. That's how I feel about everything. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Golden with those 50 memberships. I don't know. Should I save my 5 memberships for tomorrow since Golden dropped 5, or should I just drop some anyway? We have 133 likes. Maybe if we had 135, 2 more likes, then I could drop 5 memberships. Because I already said I would. I feel bad taking that back. But also, guys, please remember that on. Oh yeah, and that was our spotlight, by the way. I forgot to do our little spotlight. Yeah, so that's what I forgot to do. But that was our spotlight, was CBDCs and Jerome Powell. I went on a whole rant right there, so I completely forgot about that. But that was the transition. Anyway, we have 5 more minutes left of the show before I really got to hop off and go into the members-only after show. But, shout out to Golden. Have a safe trip. But we're going to get into your coins to watch really quick. I'll briefly get into the charts, and then if you're a member of the channel, we're going into Discord. So let's get it. See you on Friday, Golden, and I'm going to see you guys right here on CoinMarketCap, where we're going to talk about your biggest gainers and your biggest losers. We got the biggest gainers today of PancakeSwap up 16.9%, Sonic up 14, Onyx Coin up 7.6, Jito up 5.8, and Polkadot up 3.6. Biggest losers today are Virtuals down 11.8, SPX down 9.8, Helium down 9.23, Athena down 8.9%, and Caspa down 8%. Again, still below 10 cents, my little Caspa. Guys, woohoo! Guys, we are just shy of 700 subscribers away. Now 699 subscribers away from hitting our goal of 20,000 subscribers by Friday. And if, guys, you are on TikTok, you are on Rumble, if you are on X, then do your girl the solid of a century and go to youtube.com/missteencrypto and subscribe. We are so close to this goal, and I really hope we can get it soon. All right, let me briefly go into these charts here, and then we're going to go into the after show. How many likes do we have? I want to drop those memberships. We have 140 likes. That's gorgeous. All right, guys, if you are ready for a membership, write member in the chat. I want to see members. Let me see those reigning members as I do the Bitcoin chart. Again, if you weren't here at the beginning of the show, Bitcoin is $95,690 at the moment, slightly in the red by 0.09%. Looking over here, we are at 91K as our bearish scenario, 98K as our bullish. Again, we want to close at $98,000. Just seems like we keep hitting a wall there. Red dot printing on this momentum, pushing it down today with that money flow. The VWAP is negatives. We also have the RSI that is steadily actually declining, and we're on a little bit of a downtrend there. So I want to see if we could rebound with that RSI, or if we're sending it to oversold and do it, see what it looks like. Ethereum is $2,606 right now, 0.16% in the green. We want to push for that 2650. Bearish level to watch is 2350. Green dot is printing on this momentum, shooting it on up as the money flow is declining, and the VWAP is also declining ever so slightly, still technically bullish. Looking over here at this RSI, almost oversold. I say send it. Wipe those hands clean. Litecoin is $115. We hit a high of around, 132, 131 yesterday. We want to hold this 114. Bearish level to watch is 104. Bullish is 142. We're down 2.93% right now, as we do still have this green dot playing out on the momentum, bringing that up. Still looking slightly bullish. We also have green money flow. We have anticipation for this ETF. People believe that Litecoin will be the next ETF approved, and I honestly don't see why not. Has the highest chances of approval, according to Bloomberg. VWAP is pulling back, though, and we do have the RSI that is not... Hold on. Sorry, TikTok was about to take me out. We also have a slightly bullish RSI that is declining a little bit. So that's your latest. Also, Dogecoin is 25 cents, bordering the 200-day SMA and the level of 23 cents, which is our bearish scenario. We don't want to touch that. Your bullish is 30 cents. All right, do we see some members? Do we remember? Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, let's do some membership gifting. Oh, hello, friend. Hobie1. Thank you so much for subscribing. All right, we're gifting 5 memberships. Let's go. I hope you guys come to the after show. We're going to go in there right now. All right, let's get in there. All right. Let's see who gets one. We got Patrick, JV, Dirty 8 Racing, Steven S, Travis, and who else? We're missing one? No, all of them. So those were 5 memberships. Pump it up. If you haven't yet, you have to press the allow gift button. Please remember to go into the Discord, link your YouTube to your Discord account. And especially if you're a member, you are invited to this after show. And if you are a member, you'll be on the Friday after show as well. Mondays are for everyone. Wednesday and Friday are for the members. So if you haven't yet, please smash a like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends. I thank you guys so much for being a part of the show. Thank you for supporting me. Set your reminders for Friday. Friday's show is going to be huge. We're doing a birthday and Valentine's Day show. Again, my birthday's on Sunday, celebrating it on Valentine's Day on Friday so I can celebrate it with you guys. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. My heart is so warm, so fluffy, and I appreciate you guys more than you understand. So have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day. Again, if you have questions about memberships, the right coin, go join the Discord, and someone could probably help you out with that. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Happy Wednesday. I will see you tomorrow and possibly later for a Randi Roundup, depending on how I feel, because I still am not 100%, but I am a lot better than I was yesterday. So have a beautiful day. I will see you guys later. And as always, stay zesty. Peace. Mwah.